right now on Vegas Strip.
On Las Vegas Boulevard, things go from good to bad real quick.
Stop!
That touching that police horse.
It was a kind touch.
If you touch some woman on her ass, is that a kind touch or is that sexual assault?
She's a veteran.
Oh, I know.
If she was in the military, she'd have stripes and the stars on her.
Clerk spit in my face. It was the coldest scenario.
So nothing else happened?
And then I came around.
We go out as a DP, which is directed patrol. What we do is we look specifically for girls who are walking the strip, loitering for the purpose of prostitution, trying to engage and come in contact with unsuspecting males who think prostitution is possibly legal here.
Cal and I just recognized a couple girls that we've known walking down the boulevard. So we're gonna catch up with them and see where they're going and what's going on with them. Excuse me. Come here. You guys do have both of your IDs in here?
I don't.
You don't?
My ID on me. I lost it.
Okay, come back to my car so I can just verify who you guys are. Where you been?
At home.
Where you belong? Until tonight.
Me and Reyes see two females. One of the females we recognize as prolific working girl, Tanaka. So Reyes went out and stopped her and brought her back. Who's the new boot? Her.
This one.
I'm Shanae.
Shanae. What's her real name?
Shanae.
How old are you? 19? You can't take her nowhere, Tanaka. You can't take her nowhere. So what you doing with her tonight?
Because we had called each other up, like, what you doing or whatever, but you know, I always
How
know
long you know her?
myself. For like months.
So how long you been in the game, girl? Like, what, a couple of weeks? Couple of months?
Man.
You've known her for a year.
Who? No, I thought you was talking about me. I'm like, man.
Oh, no,
I
she's a
know you.
veteran.
Oh, I know.
She's a veteran. If she was in the military, she'd have stripes and the stars on her. Now it's midnight. I ain't know where that girl can go.
I'm 24.
But you are, but she's not. And she's gonna bring attention to you. A lot of times, some of these girls have been around for a while. They take a new girl, they bring them down on the strip as new meat. They show them the ropes. They work directly for a pimp. They make sure they collect all the money from them. We call these girls wifey. Tanaka, if you had a choice to do anything, what would you be doing right now?
This lifestyle, it's very addicting, like a drug.
What's so addicting about it?
For the love of money.
For money. I know her excuse. What's yours?
I got kids.
Okay, how many kids you have? Two. Okay, so that's what happened. Anything else in life that you could be doing, what would that be?
I want to do something medical.
Well, okay, you're only 19 years old. You still got prompt opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile, you got to make it too.
But also in the meanwhile, you're building cases that's going to hinder you down the line. Still young, all right. You can change a lot at this point, but you continue doing this, it's going to be harder and harder for you to do it. Some days it's catch and release. Tonight is one of the things where we ran information. None of them have any warrants that was active at this time. So for that, we didn't have any charges on them, so we released them. But again, it was good for us because we got to identify a new girl. We come in contact with them again tonight on any property, they will be going to jail.
We done?
We are finito for now.
Tonight, hey.
Okay.
Go home, all right?
I got to smell good.
I've always wanted to be a cop since I was little. Never dreamed that I'd really be working down on Las Vegas Boulevard, but it's a fun place to work. You get to interact with tourists from all over the world. There's a lot of people that come down to the strip and drink a little bit too much, and occasionally they get out of control. We just got assigned to this call at a convenience store about a subject who was inside causing a problem and supposedly caused some damage to the cash register. We're gonna go over to talk to the clerk at this convenience store over here, find out what happened, the situation earlier, and try to review some video footage of the incident. How are you, ma'am? Are you the one who called us about this guy? Okay. Can you tell me, let's step inside real quick. Can you tell me what occurred tonight?
What happened is he came in twice. The second time I rang him up for whatever he bought, but then he started asking about my personal business as far as like what's my husband doing to me and how many kids I have. So I told him to leave. So then that's when my coworker told him to leave the store.
He said, "You don't know who you're talking to, blah, blah, blah." Things got a little heavy. And then he came up to the counter and spit on me. And so I spit back on him and I told him, "You know, you need to get out of the store." I was pretty hot at that point. Anyway, so both of us were telling him he needs to get out of the store. He's kind of threatening me. He walks around.
Okay, so he came around out here.
Walks around the counter and comes over here.
Came on the other side, right over here.
Jumps in between me and him. Yeah,
And I was just
right
like,
here.
you need to go, you need to go.
Okay.
So by the time he starts walking back behind the counter, that's when I pushed the panic button.
Okay. So then he came back out here. And then
He went back
came
here.
again. This is the registry pushed or no?
Right, this is the registry push. This, the monitor, and both of them hit the floor.
Okay.
They're broken now.
And then he just left the store and walked out, right?
Yeah, basically he threatened to be back, blah, 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 and then left the store. She went outside and made sure that he wasn't going to come back in the store.
That's the last thing I seen until the officer came. That was it.
Okay. He's Hispanic male adult. He's supposed to be wearing a blue and a white jersey, and he's walking southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard away from the convenience store.
That horse is a police officer. You hit that horse, it's battery on a police officer. Guess what happens? You got to go to jail. You know, in Vegas, we got a lot of things going on here. We got everything. You never know when you're out on the strip what just might erupt around here. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. This is the best place in the world to work. Do you agree? Well, it looks like Horse Patrol's got something going on over there. You know what? Let's go see if we can give him a hand. All right. What was he doing?
On the ass.
Okay. That's right. Stop. Relax.
Hey, did he hit the horse?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Got any weapons on you?
No, I
Anything we
don't,
didn't know
sir.
about? Okay.
No.
It's actual felony to strike the horse.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't hit too hard. I kind of like just touched it. Put your hands together. Are you guys kidding me? No. Sir, I barely touched the horse. Where you from? I live here.
Oh, you should know better. That's the problem right there. That's the problem.
I just moved here.
What made you think it was okay to hit that horse?
Because I'm from the South.
Give me a good reason. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to take you to jail tonight.
No, I rode horses all the time. So, I mean, I just...
Then you know that slapping him on his butt is spooking, right?
I didn't hit, I barely touched him. I mean, I touched him.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
If I was just walking down the street and I walk past you and I go, you know what? I'm going to just grab that dude's braids because that's okay. Is that okay?
It wasn't too
So
hard.
you think you should touch anybody or anything unless they know it's going to happen,
Probably not,
right?
sir.
Right? I mean, come on. How old are you, man?
I'm 42.
I'm older than you. You think we should know better, right? You've been around way too long to know that touching that police horse.
It was a kind
is a
touch.
no-no.
It was a kind touch.
Don't touch anybody. If you touch some woman on her ass, is that a kind touch or is that sexual assault?
Yeah, it would be
Depending on how they take it, right? See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that probably wasn't a good move,
I
right?
understand.
Hey, so what happened with this dude?
Two of the guys, they went in the crowd right there in front of O'Shea's, and I tried to get out on the boulevard so I could see what was going on. As I rounded the corner, apparently he hauled back and smacked him right on the rear end, so my partners ran up and grabbed him, scooped him up there.
What do you think we're going to do? Are we going to go ahead and book him for something? What do you think we should book him for?
Out here, we got the cruelty to animals. That's just a misdemeanor, you know, so that way we could just get him off the street for the night, sober him up. He'll figure out what he did.
Okay. All right, we'll figure it out then. We'll do it that way. You don't want to ruin this guy's weekend. It's a holiday weekend, but we can't just let people walk by and slap the horses. If we had everybody up on the strip walk by and throw something at the horse and slap the horse, and that horse bucks and takes off running in a crowd, We already know what a 1,000-pound animal can do to a bunch of people who are walking around not ready for it. Hey, you know, I know you didn't come down here on the strip tonight to go to jail.
I do that.
But hey, you hit that horse, guess what happens? You got to go to jail. Come on. That's like slap. Would you slap one of us? Yes or no? Would you slap a police officer in uniform? No. Okay. That horse is a police officer. You slap a police officer, it's battery on a police officer. You kick one of the dogs, it's battery on a police officer.
Yeah, but you know I didn't mean harm.
I know that, but I
didn't mean harm.
but I wasn't here, and I don't know how hard. From what I understand from the horse rider, you hit the horse pretty good.
No.
Now, okay, but let me ask you this: you hit the horse, you spook the horse, it dumps the rider. Then what we got? I got a police officer with a broken back or hurt. You know that. You know how this goes.
But you know I didn't mean harm.
Never been arrested here. You've been a good dude all your. How long you been here?
3 months.
All right.
I'm gonna cry. It's too embarrassing. I mean,
you should have thought about that before you hit the horse, man.
Yeah. I love animals. I've been part of PETA. I've been part of other.
I believe you. You know, this guy thought we went overboard because, you know, he's in belly chains. And, you know, most people think that that's for prisoners, but that's just how we do things out here on the strip. We would have never had to deal with him if he'd have walked past the horse. Hey, I like the horse. Can I touch the horse? Rub the horse, walk off. Thousands of people do it every night. He just had to be the one guy that thought it was okay to slap the horse on the back. She claims that you hit that horse really hard. So the only thing we're gonna do is the misdemeanor cruelty to animals.
Yes, sir.
I know you're not a bad guy. If we thought you was a bad guy for 1 minute, we'll drop the felony note. Come on up. Step up. Take a step. You know, this guy is 42 years old. He comes up here on the strip. You know what? You know, he loves animals. I understand that. But we can't have everybody up here slapping the horse. You know, the animal gets loose, a lot of people could get hurt. I never thought in my whole career that I would be taking somebody to jail for horseplay.
Stop right there! Guys, Metro Police, stop!
So why were you running then if you did nothing wrong?
I didn't run. You didn't run from no one.
There's tons of people down here on Las Vegas Boulevard. You never, ever know what's right around the corner. 1 minute, you could just be walking down the street, you smell something funny or whatever, and the next minute you gotta respond to something life-threatening.
Our main focus is making sure that our tourists are safe and they have a great time each and every time they come to Las Vegas.
Okay, we just got a call, a fight call involving a pretty big guy with some of our locals. We're gonna hurry up. We're in the area, we're gonna go get him.
Shoreline, the BMAs are 415 of the vehicle. Looks like the PR's left the area.
Stop right there! Guys, Metro Police, stop!
Turn around! Watch out,
Get on the ground!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Give me your hand. What did I do? Tough now.
This guy is probably a mixture of both high and a little bit too much to drink. Sounds like he was trying to entice some of the other patrons in the area into a fight.
What do? Right here. Have a seat. Sit down. What did I do?
This guy right here was about to fight this dude.
He was
trying to fight all of us.
Yeah, we're just blocking him from getting to him.
I was playing my drums and he came and started yelling at people. And then he started asking me for $1. Started trying to my box, and I'm not a fighter. These guys are all just my street mates that just came up, started, you know, sort of standing up for me. Yeah, he's just pushing people, but that's nothing, no.
I never pushed nobody.
Okay, so what happened with this guy?
The dude was playing the drums, and the individual came over and started rapping. He didn't talk to the guy or nothing. He just started rapping to the guy's beat. And after that, someone tipped the drummer. And he was like, since the guy tipped you, you owe me half.
Because he was rapping with him?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm walking by, and I know him because I work at Rock Bar. He was like, this dude's like harassing me, everything like that. Can you go get security for me? And I was standing there, I told the guy, I was like, you need to leave.
So was he kind of trying to start fights with you guys then, or?
He got in my face, he pushed me, he started an altercation with me, and then that's when all of our other friends came over and they stopped
They made like
everything.
a wall and stuff, so because he's trying to get at the drummer. He just kept on trying to get at the drummer.
He tried to take all his money. He tried to take his drum set and everything and walk away with it and everything like that, just because the guy wouldn't give him half of what the person tipped him.
We went over to some of the street performers and got their side of the story. They're out here every night. We know these guys. They never, ever cause problems. They've actually helped us out on a few occasions. Right there, same place, we're gonna switch cars.
You disrespect me?
I didn't. You can rest right there, sir, okay?
You definitely smell the alcohol in his breath and through his skin. He had his ups and downs, kind of made you think he was on another controlled substance. All right, so what are we gonna do?
We'll just take him for the disorderly conduct. I ran him up in the scope or whatever. He got a warrant out of the city too, jaywalking, but we'll just take him on the disorderly conduct and have them transfer him to the city jail from CCDC.
You keep it there. Keep it there.
All I did was ask him if I could rap with them.
And what they say?
They said no, so I left.
So wait a minute. So why were you running then if you did nothing wrong?
I didn't run from no one.
We had to run after you. What do you mean?
You didn't run from no one. Don't put that.
Wait a minute,
you didn't run from no one.
Wait a minute. I'm talking to you. I'm not screaming at you, Maurice. I'm not just
you. You didn't run from no one.
Really?
Hey, Maurice.
No one.
Hey,
You
Maurice.
didn't chase after nobody.
Maurice.
Hold on a second.
I didn't run from nobody.
Maurice.
I'm right here, right?
Yeah.
I was walking across the street, right? I was walking across the street, right?
Of course. Unlock.
Sit. I didn't run from nobody.
Here, have a seat, buddy.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
I didn't run from nobody. Did I run from you? Show you.
He's going to be going to jail for disorderly conduct tonight for trying to start a fight with the musicians and promoters in the area.
I think he's had a little too much to drink tonight, so probably another case of poor locals. Hopefully he can sleep it off.
Subject who was inside at a convenience store caused some damage to cash register. He's a Hispanic male adult. He's supposed to be wearing a blue and white jersey, and he's walking southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Security, someone we can pick up the cooler. We're closest to him on the right. Trust ready by direction to the cooler.
Subject who was inside at a convenience store causing a problem and supposedly caused some damage to the cash register. He's a Hispanic male, supposed to be wearing a blue and white jersey, and he's walking southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard away from the convenience store.
Security, someone we can pick up the cooler. We're closest to him on the right. Acknowledge. Trust ready by direction to the cooler.
Come here, man. Go to the front of my car. Do not move, do you understand? Put your palms together.
Why you put me in handcuffs?
Because you match the description of somebody who just was causing a disturbance up at a convenience store up here.
Who, the dude just spit on me?
What dude spit on you?
Some clerk spit on me, dude.
Some clerk?
Yeah. I ain't done nothing. I ain't got no weapons, nothing.
What's with your poor attitude?
Well, because, man, I'm minding my own business, man. It's been a long night. I just got out of jail, literally.
Out of county?
Well, I got out of the county after doing 5 months and I had to go to the city. Then I got bailed out, and then I'm just back here now. So I'm getting ready to get my life straight, hopefully.
Hey, I got your guy stopped right here in front of the to the entrance to the Encore.
Police brutality.
Okay. Can you come down to my location real quick?
Schaefer, tell him what the problem is. Hey, look at Mr. Schaefer. He's happy. He looked like he's in a candy store.
You got a mouth on you, man.
I know, I'm in a bad mood, man. I haven't done
Why are you in
nothing.
such a bad mood, man?
Because I haven't done You guys pulled me over.
What else happened, man? Did you do anything while you were inside the store? Cause any
Nope.
problems or anything?
All I remember is, as soon as homeboy said, spit in my face, I was like, what the A clerk spit in my face. It was the coldest scenario.
You were on the other side of the register?
Yeah. And then I came around.
You
I was
went
like,
around
mother ooh, but she was like, leave. I was like, ooh, you mother and then I mobbed out.
You pushed something off the counter, though?
I think so.
You don't remember?
No.
They said the estimated damage to the register because it's not working anymore is about $5,000. So he's looking at more than just a misdemeanor from what he thinks.
Where am I going? Well, if I'm gonna get in trouble for anything, I want to press charges on that guy. Because a store clerk, and you can check the camera, that dude spit in my face.
You gonna spit on him first at all?
I don't recall, but I know I got spit on. I wouldn't give a if I spit on you. You can't spit on me.
Watch your head, then.
Hey, Gallegos, I want you to investigate the situation.
I'll do what I gotta do. Watch your head on him.
What'd you do prison time for?
Oh, for I done.
What'd you do?
I ran in the cop cars. I had
Was that out here?
guns. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to the store and see if one of the clerks can positively ID this guy.
If you want to come out, you don't have to get up real close, but you know, just as long as you can see him and make sure that it is him.
You also want to make sure that you guys have the right guy.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
You tell your buddy to tell him to look this way?
Yeah, he's trying to.
Gotcha. I don't want to identify the wrong person. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
At this time, you're being placed under arrest for gross misdemeanor injury to the property of another, okay? After we watched the video, we determined that that's what you're going to jail for.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to press charges, though. I'm the guy for spitting into my face. He may have AIDS or hepatitis. And if you guys do not press charges and I happen to test positive, you will be in direct violation of code 702-101.
Sounds like you just made that up, man.
Like this?
Yeah, I think we got good statements from all of our witnesses, and that video will definitely help support it.
All right. Thanks.
You're going to transport him down to jail, correct?
Right.